Hi guys, welcome to a new video. I titled this Scroll Through Books, Not Your Phone, because I just feel so passionately about this. Have you ever caught yourself scrolling endlessly on your phone, moving from one app to the next, only to realize you don't even remember half of what you consumed? It's like this black hole of content that pulls you in, but at the end of it, you're left feeling pretty empty. I've been there, and lately I found myself longing for something deeper, something more fulfilling. Books have this incredible ability to connect us to stories, to knowledge, to emotions, in a way that quick media just cannot. When you're scrolling through your phone, there's an algorithm deciding what you see. It's tailored to you. Sure, it's also designed to keep you hooked, to make you keep scrolling. With books, there's no algorithm. You have to do the work. You have to search, to explore, and honestly, that's become a lost art. Scrolling through books in a library or bookstore has become one of the most healing experiences for me. I put music on my headphones, step into that quiet space, and suddenly I'm in another world. It's not just about the stories, it's the fact of choosing them. Running my fingers along the spines, pulling one out, flipping through the pages. It's immersive. It involves all my being, not just the screen and my finger. And the best part, when you scroll through random books, you can discover new hobbies, new interests, and even parts of yourself you didn't know existed. Maybe you pick up a book about gardening and find joy in planting your first herb garden. Or you stumble on a book about astronomy and spend your evening stargazing. Libraries are just full of these little windows into different worlds, just waiting for you to open them. When I'm scrolling through books, it's not about what's trending and what's pushed to me. It's about discovery. It's about finding something that speaks to me, something that I might never have come across in my digital feed. Reading a book is different from consuming content online. It's slower, yes, but that's the beauty of it. You're not just absorbing, you're connecting, you're thinking. And in a world that's constantly asking us to go faster, to scroll quicker, to move on to the next thing, books remind us to slow down. Physical media and digital media can coexist, but if I'm honest, sometimes I wish we could all go back to when phones were just for calling each other, and when a Sunday afternoon was spent lost in the pages of a good book rather than lost in a feed. There's something grounding about holding a book in your hands. It reminds me that not everything needs to be instant, not everything needs to be convenient. Some of the best things in life take time and effort, like getting lost in a story. So here's my challenge to you. The next time you feel the urge to scroll, try something different. Go to a library, pick up a book, get lost in its world. You might be surprised by how much it changes your day and maybe even your life. Because sometimes the best stories aren't the ones waiting for you on a screen. They're the ones waiting for you on a shelf. With just a flip of a page, they introduce you to new ideas, new voices, and even new versions of yourself. For me, scrolling through books has been a journey of discovery, one where I stumbled upon so much more than just stories. For example, I recently found myself captivated by the works of authors that I've never heard of before, like Stefan Zweig, whose elegant and introspective storytelling feels like stepping into a perfectly preserved moment in time. Then there's Annie Ernaux, whose sharp, deeply personal writing opens a window into life's raw and messy beauty. It's fascinating how authors like these can reframe the way you think about the world and yourself. But books have also sparked entirely new hobbies for me. For example, scrapbooking. It started with a random craft book that I picked up, but it turned into this incredibly therapeutic practice of capturing moments, memories, and inspirations. Flipping through those pages I've created feels like a way of rewriting my own story, one little piece at a time. Then there's Herbalism, which is something that I never expected to be so drawn to. Yet there's something grounding about exploring plants and their healing properties. Books on herbalism don't just teach you facts, they invite you to connect with nature on a deeper level. Suddenly, what used to be just a walk in the park becomes an opportunity to notice and appreciate the plants growing around you. You start with one book, and before you know it, you're uncovering entire worlds you never thought to explore. whether it's new authors, hobbies, or interests, books have this magical way of expanding your universe. So who knows what you might discover the next time you scroll through the shelves. And that's the beauty of it. Every book is a door waiting to be opened, and the world on the other side is completely, entirely up to you and not an algorithm. If you take one thing from this video of me rambling about books, please let it be to visit your local library, create an account, and sit down one morning, a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning, bring your coffee, bring your headphones, and just be there. Put your phone away and scroll through books. Explore pages, books, authors, topics, interests that are not necessarily things that you think you're interested in. Just be open. Grab a book, sit down, scroll through the book, read it. I promise you, it is going to change your life. In this clip here, I am showing you some of my favorite authors from this year. I made a video which I'll link down below with my favorite books of 2024. So check that out if you're interested, and thank you so much for joining me in this video and listening to what I have to say about books. And I'm looking at the clips now, and honestly, scroll through magazines as well. Anything that is physical media. Grab a magazine if you don't like reading. That's fine. Reading should be something that you actually enjoy and you want to do and you don't feel forced to do. So if you enjoy looking at pictures, grab a magazine. Just look at something and absorb information that does not come from an app on your phone. That's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite books of 2024 were. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.